Well, hello, people of the internet. On our first project here, we're looking at how to build on Facebook's JavaScript software development kit and tying pages and page interactions with the Steem blockchain. So the very first thing we're going to need to do is set up our project environment. And there's a couple of assumptions that we made already to be able to start this work in the first place. So you're going to have a Facebook account. Let's go to my Facebook. Actually, let's look at Facebook developers. Facebook developers. If you don't have a Steem account, so let's look at steemit.com. I actually have a bunch of Steam accounts, so I'm going to use one as an example. And don't mind sharing the password for, which is here, because I have about 20 Steam accounts. So Facebook for developers is right here. I'm already logged in probably. Steemit, I'm probably logged in, but we're going to log out and log into my new one. And these are the assumptions, anyways, that you have Facebook and you have Steemit. Come on, computer. There we go. Log out. Log in. It's probably not going to let us log in with this key. It's going to ask us to get a private posting key. Oops. Log in. Yeah, view my posting key on Steam Wallet. Am I logged in? Logged in as somebody? No, let's log into this. It's another one of my accounts. Let's log in. Is this? This. So they redesigned Steemit to have two front ends really local on it, and then the content marketplace. And I agree to all of the terms of service. Don't need to save that in LastPass. I want keys and permissions. And I want the posting key. Your private posting key is this. It's good. So now we can use that on Steemit to log in. Try again. And I don't need to save that LastPass. I kind of wanted to save it there. That's okay. And then we have our Facebook for developers, my apps. I already have an app apparently. Let's create an app. That's my name. Steem integration. That's a fine contact email. So I'm typing my Facebook. I'm not a robot, Facebook. Silly Facebook. So as far as our setting up the environment, we want to make sure that we have Node.js and npm installed, which is Node Package Manager. This is the server-side JavaScript that I'm most familiar with. I already have it installed on this Windows, but let's just take a look at how we would get it and install it if it wasn't already installed. I'm going to go here. Kind of look for your operating system. As soon as it loads, LTS or current doesn't really matter. There's not that much of a difference, but LTS is recommended for most users. Here's my Windows installer, MSI. I would download whichever processor architecture I have, and whichever operating system I have. They even support ARM for Linux, which is great. Your old Raspberry Pi or your phones would like that. Most phones, some tablets. Here's my installer. It's going to ask me if I want to update or remove my Node installation, probably. Which is okay. Come on now. This is not the fastest computer in the world, but it does the trick. I got an email. Somebody wants to sell me a car. That's okay. I'd rather make videos. Come on, download. I wonder if it's done in the controlled operating system. Come on, computer. I know this is hard work. I wonder if OBS is dropping any frames. Doesn't appear so. CPU's 15%. That's good. It doesn't want to open my folder. It's the downloads folder. Oops, I did not mean to open that again. Downloads. I really want to view by details. Go by date. Ignore my old snag at download, which I super got legitimately. And it doesn't want to sort my downloads by date. Nodes in here. Oops, not network. Node. No, OBS. Node. Yeah, well, I have a second one here. I guess I can run this. I'll install this. preparing to install is the next step. It's gonna die here because I already have it installed probably. But you would just go through all these screens. There's no spyware involved here, so you can just hit next, 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 next. For Linux, it's a little bit different. For Mac, it's a little bit different. But on Windows, it's really, really simple. It actually adds it to the path and everything as well. So I can change, repair, or remove here, but you would just go forward with the installation, and that would give you Node.js. And you can see if you have Node by running your old trusty CMD as an administrator on Windows, and run node-v. It's going to output the version, npm-v is going to output the version of your Node package manager. So I am ready to rock here as long as npm gives me a version. Or maybe it doesn't do that with that. Yes. Oh, there it is. It gives me 6.9.0. Good stuff. So what's next on our requirements? Our project environment. Steam.js library. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and make a directory. Don't know how to do it through command prompt. We're going to go on our C drive and make a directory for Facebook, Steem it, integration. I'm going to go into that directory, cdc, Facebook. We're going to go npm I, Steem, I think it's Steem, I don't know if it's Steem, let's find out. Node, let's just do npm Steem. It is Steem, I think. Looks that way. So npm I Steem. Actually, I want to do --save. That's going to put it in the project package.json file for me, which is going to be helpful when I upload to GitHub. We should actually make a GitHub project, and I should change my requirements to say that we're going to go ahead and make a GitHub project. How do I edit project? There we go. Project outline. Setting up. Edit. 3. GitHub repo. 4. Facebook app. 5. Facebook JS library. So I guess we already made the Facebook app here. I just haven't selected a scenario. Integrate Facebook Live. I'm good to start with the Pages API. Can I do both of these? Yes, I can. Come on. Anyway, we want to install Steem it and then go on our GitHub and make a new repository. I should call it Facebook Steem integration. Make a new repository. I already have 94 repositories. We're going to make a new one. We're going to leave it without a readme. I'm going to open up my Notepad++, start putting files in here, like to integrate Facebook pages plus interactions with Steem API in order to generate revenues via Steem blockchain social rewards. Then we're going to go ahead and throw our project link in here. How come I don't have the whole project link? Projects. My projects. And how to integrate. There we go. There's the whole link. We'll throw that in our file that we just created. Whoops. I'm going to save this as readme.md. We're going to throw this in our new folder. Our new Facebook Steem integration folder. I already have node modules and package.lock, which means I need another file. We're going to put node modules in here. We're going to save this as .gitignore so that it doesn't upload our handy files there. We're going to go back to our command prompt. We're in the right folder, so all I need is git add everything. Git init rather, and then git add. And we're going to do git commit -f first commit. Then we're going to do git remote add origin, just like it says. And we're going to do git push -u origin master. And it already has my login information, I think. And my sister wants me to feed everybody. Alright, sounds good. So we should refresh this. We should have readme and nothing else. Maybe a package.json file and a gitignore. But it did not upload our node modules folder, which is great. What are we doing next? Let's go back to our handy project. Setting up project environment. Facebook app. Facebook JS library is the next one. So let's go back to our Facebook page. I've used 0% of my limit. Account kit, messenger, audience, SDA, marketing API, app set, web payments. There should be a way in here for me to look at my Facebook support, Facebook platforms, JavaScript SDK, web SDKs. JavaScript, how long have we been on video here? Just over 10 minutes. Quick start. Learn how to use JavaScript API. JSDK rather. This computer is really slow. Okay. Enables you to use Facebook login. That's exactly what we want to do. First we need basic setup. We don't want to use it on the front end. We want to use it as a node module. So let's look at node module Facebook SDK. Facebook SDK. Live video. Is there an official one? I don't know which one we want to use. Which one's best? This one's updated last year, 3 years ago. Let's see about these ones. All I really want to do is use the Facebook SDK. So GitHub.com. Last published was a year ago. That's terrible. We might have to try a few of these until we get one that works. Last published 2 years ago. So it looks like this one is going to be the winner. No. Let's just see if it actually does what we want to do. Connect is require connect Facebook SDK. So this looks like it's pushing to each incoming HTTP request. Standalone usage. Does it do what we need it to do? Test cert, test key, tests. Let's look at examples. Example. It's just a connect.js. My phone is going crazy. We're just going back to that right now. Facebook Connect. Use an API here. Class me. Well, let's see what happens if we do this then. So new file, app.js. Whoops. Dash save. Okay, so what I really want then, your app ID, your app secret, somewhere in here to find that. Setting goals, Facebook login, status and development. App ID is right here. App ID, app secret. How do I get my secret? Settings. Basic. Settings and basic. Settings and basic. And like I said, we might have to run this on SSL. Is this going to do what I need it to do? I really need my secret. How do I find my secret? Steem it. App ID. App secret's right here from below. App secret. App secret. Show. Show. Come on, app secret. Show. Can I not show this? Is it to verify your business? Unverified. Okay, I'd really like you to show me this. App secret. Are you dying for a reason? Are you dying? Come on, Facebook. Oh, there we go. Please enter your password. You can go away. For your security. I wonder if I know my password for Facebook. Come on, computer. You can do better than this. You can do better than this. Come on now. Just please let me enter my password. Please enter my password. Come on, computer. Okay, let's try this again. I already saved it, I guess. Come on, password. Come on, there we go. Submit. Cancel, 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 cancel. Okay, there's an app secret. Alright, nobody steal my app secret. Because it's very, very special time. Your app secret. Okay. Use function rec res next get session load me or an API error has occurred. Send listening for well, let's see what happens. Maybe I have to install Connect. Oh, it's still installing the Facebook SDK. No wonder that was so slow. What we were trying to accomplish there. Well, let's look at what else is on our list here for stuff we need to install. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Notepad++. We already have. That's this text editor that I was using. Let's close out of Skype and see if we can save some resources. See you at Skype. So this is Notepad++. It highlights stuff according to the language I'm using, which is great. You can find it by looking at Notepad++. Download. If you're using Linux, I recommend Sublime Text or some kind of advanced text editor. There's a whole bunch. Here's where to download our current version of Notepad++. Our current version. So install the installer here that will put it on your system. You can also get the minimalist package or the zip packages to install that. Oh, it's doing stuff. Yeah, okay, so npm I connect dash save. Let's see if we can I that. I is short for install. It's doing stuff like that. We need you to install all this stuff. Yeah, it's doing stuff. It's doing it so fast. Okay, so node app js connect.favicon is not a function. Facebook SDK no connect.favicon is not a function. Okay. npm remove connect. Maybe it's a package in that Facebook one, and we don't have to worry about it. Connect.favicon. Sure, that's favicon too. Connect. Maybe this is not what we need. Oops, the wrong one. That's not what we wanted to do anyway. We wanted to do this. So we don't need connect at all anyway. I want to use a standalone. Steal this and throw that here. Get rid of this. Your app ID. Oops. I wonder what it's actually called there. No. App. Well, it loaded my app. That's good. Facebook. I wonder if I can do me. Active access token. Let's actually try this other thing. Let's connect. Connect a cookie parser is not a function. The body parser is not a function. looks like it works. I don't know what's going on here. Listening for HD requests on port 3000. I gotta log in first. Okay, we did log in, guys. Console.log.me. So it's not actually doing anything with the login code. I wonder if there's a better example. So it wants us to, I guess we need to log, maybe we don't need Node at all, to tell you the truth, because if we just use their, let's try their client side one. So we're going to do, let's do search Facebook login, that's what happens. Okay, iOS, Android websites, or mobile sites. Maybe this is a better idea, because it says right on the package that it's unmaintained. Login. Get code. Include the JavaScript SDK. Okay, well, Steem in English, good enough. We don't need public mode. Step 2. Right after the opening body tag. HTML. HTML. Head. Body. And here. Places go where you want the plugin notes page. Okay, we're going to save this as index.html. We're going to open this. Maybe we need to serve it on a web server, and I think we need SSL. I think I have a web server on something. Continue with Facebook. That did nothing. Soon stop working on HTTP. Failed to execute post message. The target origin provided. Okay, so let's do this and go into our. So I gotta change my project. My third page. My project environment. WAMP server. Good enough. Anyway, we'll cover how to download WAMP server now, which is it's a kind of web server. It's like LAMP, only you have it on Windows. Let me get rid of all this stuff. Delete. Web server. So you just go here, you download WAMP. Yes, let's run it. Okay, hit start using web server. So instead of running Node on server, we're going to download this and download directly. We're going to run it on a web server, running on localhost. Hopefully this works. And starting services and stuff as we speak. You need VC redistributable, whichever one it tells you to here on this first link that I clicked on. Because the Facebook JavaScript library works on client side, so you download this and you run this and you'd install that, and then you'd go here to SourceForge. And in SourceForge, you'd want to download web server according to which one is for you. because there's a couple, depending on x86 or 64. I already have it downloaded and installed. It's just having trouble starting here. Starting slowly. It's orange now, meaning one of 3 services are running. So I don't know which services are running. Well, let's take a look at, I want to report this is on and stuff. Apache. 80. It is on 80. So if I just go to localhost, if that Apache is up, not local Bitcoin, silly. Localhost, not 3000, silly. 80, which is the same as localhost. Go. You see our Facebook login button, and it should not give us an error. I don't see Facebook login though. Oh, here it is. Failed to load the resource. So I don't have a favicon, but that's fine. Our login button is not working. But not doing anything. What does it say it should do? No. Open. C. WAMP. 64. www. Index. Facebook login button. Continue with. I'm already connected, so if I reload localhost. Alright, well, I'm already logged in. Continue with Facebook again. Apparently I am already logged in. Facebook login button. Well, I mean, we can cover this in the next session, how to actually use our login stakes. It says here that we're already logged in, which means that that is accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. So then we have to just call a function here with a trigger in JavaScript to do stuff like log API/me to our good old, or if I can do it here, API, no, Facebook, no, FB, come on, come here. API, yeah, /me, undefined. Well, we'll cover it in the next session here. Expression is a type undefined non-object. Oh well, we'll cover it in the next session here, how to actually get stuff out of Facebook. That was how to set up your environment, and we will be back after the break. Bye now.